Bomb ready. Artillery ready for orders. Awaiting coordinates.
What's up guys, Champ here. I'm bringing another World War II video. Today what I got for you guys is a crazy, flawless gameplay that I got on the map London Docks, playing hardcore team deathmatch, and it's nuts. To go flawless in this game in hardcore could be pretty tough, but there's certain routes, certain things, certain tips that I got. They're going to help you guys out if you're trying to get a high KD and you're just trying to figure out these maps. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, the gameplays are going to be a little slow when you're trying to go for a high KD, because obviously you gotta play slow, you gotta play patient. One shot, one bullet could kill you at any time, so you gotta be in the right spots, the right angles, and you just gotta play smart. So kind of to compensate for all that slowness that's going to be going on during this gameplay, I'm going to show you guys a little montage of just some of the better clips that I had over the last maybe couple 2-3 days playing hardcore, TDM, maybe little domination here and there. Domination could be fun, but domination is a pretty sweaty game, I'll tell you guys that right now. So if you're trying to just go out and play solo, TDM is the way to go. You could just go in and get feeds like I'm getting right here, just kind of ripping up the enemy, running into their spawn, just taking them all out. That's what I'm doing, playing mostly with the bar. That's been the gun of choice so far in this game. So in this video I am going to go over some class setups, some tips, what guns I use, and just basically strategy that I use to get a high KD in this game. Check out this play right here. I'm going to turn on this guy after I just killed his buddy. Then I'm going to turn around, turn on this guy right here, and then look at this. They're going to throw in the strike. Gotta get out of here, gotta move. Boom. Just made it off of the strike zone right there. And I'm not done yet. Now that I made it out of there and they pretty much think that everybody's dead, I'm going to pick up a couple more kills. And this game has been fun at times, I'm not going to lie. When you can get into the spawn in this game, you could really rip them up as they're trying to come out of spawn, just kind of sprinting at you, trying to come get you. All you got to do is keep moving forward on them. The only thing that does stink is you get those guys that once you reach the back of the spawn sometimes, look at this double drop shot. I got a double drop shot right here. Gotta take a moment real quick and see that. So I hit him with the double drop shot. So yeah, you get into the spawn all the way in the back, and then next thing you know, there's a guy camping all the way in the spawn, like literally spawned in, did not want to move, and just stayed there. And then, you know, so you run through like 6 people, and then there he is waiting for you. Ah, and he got you. What are you gonna do? So here's another class setup that I use every once in a while in hardcore, and it's the Type 100. Type 100 is pretty nasty in hardcore, and this is when you want to go in and just play really fast and get a lot of score. And I actually got some really nasty tips that I'm going to show you guys in my next video. If you're struggling, you know, just getting your score streaks and getting high KD games, just like with a lot of action while not playing so like tight, I got an aggressive setup for you guys, and that's what I'm going to show you guys next game. But back into this I'm not even going to talk about that anymore, because that's going to be another video for the next time. Here's the video I'm talking about, playing on London Docks. I'm going to go over my class setup, and this is my first tip to you guys, is obviously go hit the flank. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I always start the game off aggressive. That's why I just kind of came right out in the middle like that. Usually you should even flank a little more if you're trying to get a high KD. That's like the most basic of tips, and in this video, this is going to be the basic tips. I'm going to go over each and every single map in this game, and I'm going to give you complete tips for that specific map. I'm not even going to get into that right now. I'm just going to kind of get into the tips, the stuff that you should use. Obviously, another big tip is you got to have UAV on. If you're not using UAV in hardcore, I mean, it doesn't even matter. Every single game you should have UAV on. It's pretty hard to get any score streaks that are really high in this game, so you're just kind of wasting it if you're, you know, throwing on like the chopper gunner or whatever, the ball gunner, and you're throwing on the paratroopers every time. You're probably not going to get those every time if you're just starting off. But if you play with this strategy, you are going to get them a lot more often, which is basically keep hitting the flank, spawn to spawn, stick to one side of the map. There's really no need to go to the other side once you're on one. You don't want to make those big movements into really open areas. Right now I'm running this score streak. Do not run this score streak. If you're trying to get a high KD game, you want to run the big boy score streaks. This is hardcore. The score streaks that I would say, yeah, I put in a terrible spot, definitely right there. If you want to get a high KD and you want to have big score streaks on, the ones that I would suggest are definitely the paratroopers, best score streak in the game. You just push to the right and it goes in. The glide bomb is pretty good. It usually gets you 1 or 2 kills almost every single time. The only thing I don't like about that is you do have to put yourself in a spot in the map and make sure they don't run up on you when you're doing it. I don't like to risk that. So the one that I use is the carpet bomb. That's my next favorite score streak in the game. And this being hardcore, there is one problem with the carpet bomb. If you already killed a teammate or two, you might end up killing yourself by hitting too many teammates with the carpet bomb. If they're not smart enough to get inside and they keep dying, the carpet bomb's going to keep killing them, and then they're going to end up dying so much that you die too. So that's not going to help you get a high KD. But if you get the carpet bomb already, you're already having a good game. That means you're on probably like a 14 gun streak if you're playing team deathmatch, which brings me into another tip. You should definitely be putting on ordnance if you're trying to get on like a high KD game and just like get your score streaks. If you're trying to use your score streaks to get on this high KD game, definitely put on ordnance. It's going to help you out. You're going to get them a little bit quicker. I think you get the UAV like 1 kill quicker maybe, and then you get the paratroopers maybe 1 or possibly even 2 kills quicker. And as you can see, the paratroopers do pretty well. You're going to see right here that gets me a super kill using the paratroopers alone. I'm not even shooting no one with my gun. And that's how I get most of my big medals in this game, is when I put my paratroopers in, and then I get the carpet bomb sometimes at the same time. But I'm realizing I don't want to throw my carpet bomb in while my paratroopers are out there. Let them finish first, then throw the carpet bomb in. Because the carpet bomb will kill your paratroopers. The carpet bomb kills everything. It kills you, kills the other team, kills the paratroopers. I think even in core, the carpet bomb will kill you. So you gotta watch out for that. But that's the next best streak in the game. I got some gameplay with the ball gunner turret, and I'm going to show you guys that next time. I'm going to show you guys how you can earn that quicker. That's going to be my next gameplay. But for now, you could see that I basically just played really slow. Another thing is, play with a teammate. You're going to have a lot better of a KD if you're playing with teammate. Yet again, this streak sucks. It does. It really does. Don't use this streak. Only idiots run into this streak. If they have a UAV up, they know exactly where it is. It's marked on the map. And even if they don't, you can see bombs coming down, and he definitely hear them coming down right next to you, so you're not going to run right into it. So unless you hit him with it right off the bat, you're probably not going to get many kills, and usually it's not going to spawn him where it's coming down either. So as soon as you put it down, it spawns him someplace else, and then you don't get any kills with that thing. That guy right there thought he killed me because he was probably looking at the score like, oh man, this dude's flawless right now, I just got him right at the end, ha ha ha. Nah, you didn't. You just gave me another free kill to make it so I finished this game in TDM 24-0, which is really not that bad if you think about it. It only goes to 75 kills. So a 24 kill game, I got about the third of the kills right there. A couple of my players quit at the end of the game because you can see that score does not add up. But we demolished that other team. Basically had UAV the whole entire game this game. I was playing with 3 of my friends, Mr. COD, Beaver Kill, and G-Nuts, and it's always good to play with teammates in this game especially. You'll probably see a lot more of them as they get better at the game as we play more. So you can see right here that I got 7 kills with the paratroopers, went on a 24 kill streak, didn't get any kills with artillery, bomb, or whatever that was. So that was just worthless. So I definitely wish I had the carpet bomb on that gameplay. Both of these gameplays I don't have the carpet bomb on because I just prestiged. If I had the carpet bomb on, I probably would have got a vicious. I got some good gameplays with that carpet bomb where it gives me a lot of kills. So in this gameplay, it's going to be another thing where I just kind of go through the map trying to get a high KD. Right there I was silly. Like I told you guys, I try to play aggressive right off the bat almost every single game. That's not going to get you a high KD, but it's not going to get you those clips that like I got at the beginning of the game either. I have fun when I play aggressive. When I get on a streak and I get started, after I go aggressive at first, that's when I'll slow down and probably try to go for like a nuke or like a, vicious medal. I haven't even unlocked all my stuff for the V2 rocket yet, so there won't be any of those. My highest gun streak so far I think has been somewhere in the 20s. I'll probably show you guys that in a little bit too. In this gameplay, and the last gameplay I went on to 17, I think this gameplay I go on something pretty similar. I start off really hot in this game and I get my streaks, get the paratroopers, get the artillery. Artillery, yet again, I think does nothing. It might get me a kill or two in this game, actually. So this is the map Flag Tower. So I'm going to start off pretty much flawless, and then I'm going to make a couple mistakes at the end of this game. Yeah, I have no deaths so far, so I definitely start off flawless, but I'm not going to finish flawless in this game. Not like the last game, but I'm doing the same thing. I'm sticking to the flank, but I'm trying not to be predictable as well. Once you realize that they're pretty much on to you in a spot, you have to get out of there. Yeah, this is the first time I actually get kills with this artillery because I actually put it right in where they're spawning, I believe. There's one kill with that right there, so finally, 1 out of 3, I got 1 kill. It's not very good for a score streak that takes about, what, 8 kills to get, maybe 9 kills to get. I think it's 850 to get that thing. When you have ordnance on, it's a little less, but still, I mean, it's tough to get kills like that in this game. I mean, look what they're playing. Like, you saw what that guy was just doing right there. He's camping on his knees. I'm going to come back and get him in the same spot pretty much. He's coming back to do the same thing. I'm going to go camp right there. That's what they think. And that's what they do a lot of times in this game in hardcore. When you get into lobbies like that, you just got to leave. He didn't even see me, thankfully. He was trying to get whoever was in that doorway. Probably come back for some revenge. That's why I'm trying to be unpredictable. You see that I'm moving from spot to spot. Right here's a pretty safe spot if you know they're spawning on this side of the map. If they start spawn flipping on you, then you're going to be in trouble. So I'm on a roofless right now. I'm actually going to end up finishing this one 21-0 before they get me on my first death. So the basic tips I have for you without really going through the map and really breaking it down for you is definitely run UAV. You got to be aware to where the enemy team is at all times, especially in this game. You got to know when the spawn flips. You got to flip with it. Don't be too aggressive. You got to stay a little more passive in this game. Sometimes you got to camp like I am right here and let them come through a doorway if you know they're right there, especially if you know their whole team just spawned right there. So you're usually not going to be able to take people out like I was doing at the beginning of this video. Though, I mean, you can do it. It happens. That's why I play hardcore, because you can't really play core and play too aggressive in this game. So I'm playing hardcore just because I know I'm going to get a lot more exciting gameplays in hardcore. I think the gameplays look better in hardcore. This game could be very campy. I see the gameplays that people are putting up in core. They're just constantly cutting their videos. The games take forever, like team death matches. People don't really move. In core, hardcore, at least if they're not moving, you could still make really good plays on them, play faster than them, get into the spawn and take them all out. And I don't know, I just find it to be funner, to tell you the truth right now. And if you could play good in hardcore, like if you can move around the map and you know the map in hardcore and you can aim in on people that quickly, you could definitely play core. Watch after playing hardcore for a little bit how good your core game does get. Because you just have to be a lot faster, a lot more aware at all the angles and the spots that they come from. So there it is right there, 21-1. Not a bad start on Flag Tower, playing Team Deathmatch, a game that literally only goes up to 75. They need to change that. So you're going to see I'm going to go on a nice little streak right here. I start playing aggressive, and this is another tip I have here. If you're trying to get a high KD, you got to play a certain way all the time. It's just like you got to play patient, you got to play relaxed. You can't try to go out and get these feeds like I do. But you just got to play a little slower, because look what happens. You eventually are going to die. But I mean, you run and get 4 people every time, that's not bad. But not every lobby is going to play this sloppy and it's just slow like these guys are doing. A lot of lobbies are going to play like that guy just was doing. He's camping in the back of the map with a claymore, watching one side, and has his back covered from the other side. So you got to watch out for that. And don't do dumb things like I just did. I just blew myself up. So look for my new series. It's going to be how to get a high KD, and I'm going to go through each and every map in this game. Those were basic little tips, not really much anything to look out for. The real tips are going to be in the next gameplays in that series. This has been Champ at Champ Gaming. Come see me.